It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, Sheriff Chuck Mosley announcing that the Georgia State Patrol and Wayne County Sheriff's Department investigating a single vehicle accident which occurred on May 17th at 11:30 p.m. Deputies from the Wayne County Sheriff's Office responded to an accident on Georgia 27 North at James Knight Road. Sheriff's Office investigating a single vehicle accident. They stated, according to reports, the driver of the vehicle, 26-year-old Sean Wells of Odom, Georgia, and passenger, 26-year-old Amber Spears of Odom, were traveling northbound on Georgia 27th in a 2016 Chevrolet Cruze. The driver lost control of the vehicle, entering into a ditch, striking a culvert, causing the vehicle to go airborne. The vehicle landed on the front bumper, causing the vehicle to come to uncontrolled stop. Wayne County EMS transported Mr. Wells to Wayne Memorial Hospital. Air evac flew Ms. Spears from the scene to the Savannah Memorial Hospital. Again, the Sheriff's Department wants to thank Wayne County E911, Wayne County Sheriff's Office, Jesup Police Department, Jesup Fire Department, Wayne County EMS, and Air evac for their assistance. Again, the Sheriff's Department states they're continuing to investigate the accident. Tonight at the Wayne County Farmers Market, the public invited to come meet the new Jesup Police Chief Perry Morgan. He's been on the job now for several weeks, and tonight at the Farmers Market event being held for the public to meet the new chief. It takes place around 6:30 this evening at the Wayne County Farmers Market. It's being sponsored by a number of community-based organizations, including the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce, Wayne County Board of Commissioners, the Wayne County School System, to name just a few. Once again, that meet and greet tonight at the Wayne County Farmers Market, 6:30 p.m. Everyone is invited to attend. Groundbreaking ceremony held Tuesday morning for a new Holiday Inn Express, an 85-room facility, which will be located adjacent to the Altamont Steak and Seafood. Owner of the motel is Robert Wiggins. WIFO had a chance to talk to him about the big day.
Here at the Robert Wiggins, big day today in Wayne County, the groundbreaking for the Holiday Inn Express, here with the man that owns the place, Robert Wiggins. Tell us what all is going to take place here.
Well, we are breaking ground today on a 85-room Holiday Inn Express here in Jesup, right behind the Autumn Hall Steak and Seafood. And basically, this is starting our construction process, which should be 13, 14 months. We should be up and running.
You have several businesses in Wayne County. Obviously, you saw a need for this. What made you decide to build a motel in Jesup?
Well, I've got other businesses in town, and people just told me that, there's a big need for a nice, clean, mid-scale hotel. And also I have the Sleep Inn in Baxley, Georgia, which is about 2 years old, and it's done real good in Baxley. So, I decided that Jesup probably needed a hotel about as bad as Baxley did.
And you say it's going to take about a year to build it?
It'll take about 13 months, yeah, hopefully.
And everybody knows it's hard to find contractors, hard to find laborers. Are you having any difficulty with that at all?
Well, we have contracted with Vivid Construction out of Macon, Georgia, and they are handling all that, and hopefully they're going to try to use local subs if possible. Especially, if they can. So, which I know the land clearing here done by local subs. So,
I understand the cost of materials is going up.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, we actually have had to sign the contract twice because of that, but we've got it locked in now. So.
Okay, well, like I said, it's something that's needed. I'm sure people in Wayne County are looking forward to it. Nice location here, so you got to be happy with the location.
Yeah, we are happy with the location, and we're looking forward to serving Wayne County, and we hope people support us when we get open, and send all your clients and friends to stay with us.
Okay, thanks so much.
Thank you.
In those comments are Robert Wiggins. He says one of his partners is Woody Folsom. He was on hand for the event. Speaking of the ceremony yesterday, Jesup Mayor David Earl Keith, County Commission Chairman Herschel Hires, IDA member Joe Roddy. Once again, they stated it will be close to a year project. Once again, being built a nice 85-room Holiday Inn Express here in Jesup, again located adjacent to the Altamont Steak and Seafood. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Wayne County Board of Education has a call meeting set for this afternoon at 3 p.m. at the Tech Center located on West Orange Street. On the agenda, a budget discussion for the year 2022, also an executive session to discuss personnel. WIFO-FM had a chance to talk with School Superintendent Dr. Sean Kelly about today's budget session, also about his recommendation, which was approved by the Board of Education, that this upcoming school year will have all students attending class in person.
I just want to update people. The next school year, your recommendation is that we go all in-school classes. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. I have recommended to the board, and I think they agree that next year we'll begin the year 100%, in-person learning, with the understanding that if we do have extreme cases, that we'll definitely look at those and deal with those as a case-by-case basis.
Just at the groundbreaking for James E. Bacon, there's two major projects going on that in the track. I'm curious, with summer coming up, how much work can get done on the renovation of James E. Bacon with school not in session?
James E. Bacon is a pretty complex project. We're going to take advantage of every off day that we can, but it is going to span the length of at least 1 year, and maybe, we anticipate going into the next school year. And what we've done is we have some portable classrooms that we're putting on campus so that we can complete the project in phases. That way we don't have to shut down specific areas and not give kids access without having them an option to be somewhere else. And so, while kids in one phase will be moved to the portables, we'll finish that phase, move them back in, and then move kids, out of a different part of the building and do the next phase. And so, but we're going to take advantage of every off day that we have that kids aren't in the building.
And the other big projects, the track, we had Coach Cribble on the show talking about going to have new practice fields. So how's that project coming?
From what I understand right now, we are at the mercy of materials. I know that the contractors are ready to go with irrigation as far as the additional practice fields that we're building as soon as we can get the materials in for that. And I know the track is also ready to go with what they call storms, which is the huge piping and storm drains that they need to put underneath the track for the water and the different things. And right now we're at the mercy of the providers of the manufacturers to deliver those things on site. As soon as we get those materials, then we'll see, a lot more action out there at the track.
And the last thing, the school system's talking budget discussions. Do they still have all that money coming from the federal government, which helped, or how's the budget situation?
Yes, we do have money coming from the CARES Act. There's specific things that the state requires us to spend that money on. Now, they're pretty liberal in some cases, but they're also pretty restrictive in others. And so currently our budget does not reflect anything in the CARES Act. We're still getting approval on CARES 2 and beginning the process for CARES 3. Once we get approval for some of the things that we want to budget that money on, then all that will do is benefit our total budget amount as we move forward.
Okay, thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Once again, those comments is Dr. John Kelly, Wayne County School Superintendent. Again, that called board meeting set for this afternoon at 3 p.m. This coming Saturday, May 22nd, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes is hosting an event entitled Grace by the Lake, which will be a concert led by the FCA band with guest speaker Ray Townsend at the Lake Grace Pavilion side. It's a free event, public invited. They ask that you bring a lawn chair. Donations will be appreciated. Once again, the event taking place this Saturday, 7 p.m. at Lake Grace. Grace by the Lake. Again, guest speaker Ray Townsend, high school senior, member of the high school baseball team. Once again, the public invited to attend the FCA event Saturday at 7 p.m. out at Lake Grace. Again, it is a free event. We'll come back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes and news, the Coastal Area Traffic Enforcement Network and the Governor's Office of Highway Safety are asking all motorists to make this summer a safe travel season by simply buckling their seatbelt before every trip, whether sitting in the front or back seat. Coastal Area Enforcement Network is joining sheriff's offices, police departments, and the Georgia State Patrol to enforce seatbelt, speeding, DUI, distracted driving, and all traffic laws during the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration's annual Click It or Ticket seatbelt enforcement and awareness mobilization set from May 17th to June 6th. Annual Click It or Ticket seatbelt mobilization takes place during the Memorial Day holiday weekend when many people are taking their first trip of the summer. According to statistics, almost 25% of the state's yearly traffic deaths over a 5-year period from 2015 to 2019 happened during June, July, and August. And Captain Luther Hires, the coordinator of the event, says our offices see too many people who are not wearing seatbelts die or get seriously injured in traffic crashes. That's why these same offices enforce Georgia's seatbelt law every day. Hires says, according to the statistics, 60% of the 2021 fatalities were not properly using seatbelts. More people who choose to wear a seatbelt means fewer families we have to notify that a loved one has been killed or seriously injured in a traffic crash. And according to the statistics, there were 9,466 unbuckled people riding in passenger vehicles who were killed in crashes in the U.S. in 2019. Of the young adults ages 18 to 34 who were killed in passenger vehicle crashes in 2019, 57% were completely unrestrained. The belief that persons do not need to wear a seatbelt sitting in the backseat of a vehicle is false. In 2019, 58% of the persons sitting in the backseat killed in crashes were not wearing a seatbelt, and 45% of the front seat passengers killed in crashes were unrestrained. Again, the enforcement takes place May 17th through June 16th. Chamber of Commerce gearing up for their 12th annual Taste of Wayne, set for Thursday, June 3rd. The event's going to take place at Under the Chandelier on Highway 301. The event this year is having a casino night theme with all types of casino games, Jack, Black, Texas Hold'em. There will be a live and silent auction as well. Great food from various local restaurants. Tickets available at the Chamber of Commerce. The number to call 427-2028. And this coming Saturday, May 22nd, the 7th Annual Hospice of South Georgia Ride for Hospice 50/50 Raffle Run. The event's a fundraiser to benefit Hospice of South Georgia's Inpatient Unit Building Fund. Once again, registration will begin at 8 a.m. at the Hospice of South Georgia office located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard. First rider should be out around 10 a.m. Light breakfast will be served during registration. Lunch will be served following the ride at the VFW. Cost is $20 per bike, $5 for passengers. Charity run again will leave from Hospice of South Georgia office into the Jesup VFW for lunch. Winner of the 50/50 raffle will split the cash with Hospice of South Georgia, and the rider must be present to win. They also had drawing for other door prizes, including motorcycle accessories, gift cards, and other prizes. That'll take place after lunch. Tickets for the door prizes $3 each, 4 for $10 or 6 for $15. Need more information about the event? Contact Jim Poindexter at 294-5373 or Kerry Starling at 588-0080. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan said, have a great day.